What's up, guys? Glad to be here. Let me introduce myself. I'm always trying to come up with the best way to introduce myself. I'm J.Y.P of J.Y.P Entertainment. First, I want to thank McCory and Spark Labs for putting this event together and having me speak at this great event. And to be more honest with you, the reason I came here today was my friends at McCory told me that if I do this event, our stock price tomorrow will skyrocket. First, it's been a while. It's been over 20 years since I started this company. Back then, it wasn't really an industry. It was just more about my passion, love for the music, and trying to help other guys who have talent. But more and more, I started doing this, building this career. It actually became a company. And now it's actually bigger than me, bigger than us. It's influencing all the kids around the globe. So first, I want to show you a quick journey of J.Y.P Entertainment with a video that 15, 16, I started to realize the more bigger that our company start to grow, I realized this wasn't fast enough. The process of manufacturing content wasn't fast enough. It would compare to the artist and the growth that our company was generating. So that was my biggest problem. So 2 years ago, I started an experiment. So my first experiment was I created a special task force to handle just one artist and that one artist only, which means they had their own marketing person, they had their own promotional person, they had their own management person. So it was, everything was being handled inside that task force. And then the artist that I put in that task team was twice. So for the past 2 years, everything and anything related to twice was handled by that task force. So that was my first test, and actually the result was amazing. Everything was so much faster. It was efficient. And then the communication between the person in charge and the artist was much better than before. So we finally came to a conclusion. We're trying to make 4 little companies inside this one big company. So now, J.Y.P amount of contents, but at the same time maintain its quality. And the last theme is creativity from happiness. Especially in the creative business, I don't believe working hours give you great results. 음원은 음악이 인기가 있으면
애도 지금 중학교 3학년인데 트와이스를
Hi, Mr. Park. My name is Henry. I'm an investor, and I was very much moved by your salesmanship today. So I quickly took a look at your company and stock price. So I realized that your company was, in terms of the stock price, it was quite very quiet for the last 5-6 years, and then it just took off in 2017. And I looked at the numbers. The revenue roughly went up by 50%, but your market cap tripled in 2017. So what happened? What happened? What was different? And how is it going to be different going forward?
Until last year, I really didn't want, I wasn't interested in doing this type of events because I wanted to make sure that our company is solid first. I wanted to make sure this company will run without me. So the reliance of me in J.Y.P company, it dramatically dropped. Every Korean would know that the Wonder Girls, Rain, all the great hits that they sang, it was written and composed by me. So in start of all the songs, I was saying J.Y.P. Like all the songs were mine. But since then, I said, I got to start writing songs. I want to have a system. So I started a company called J.Y.P Publishing. I signed over 30 musicians, and I trained them. I trained them to become great songwriters, great composers, and now they are making songs. So if you see Twice, I only wrote 2 of their biggest hits. The other songs were written by other composers that I trained. So not only in the music field, but marketing, promoting, everything, I wanted to make sure it runs by a system. So even if I disappear, it'll still be okay. So doing that, I had to go through a lot of trial and errors to see what works, what doesn't work, what is systemizable and what is not systemizable. So, and what's better to systemize and what's not better to systemize. So doing all those experiments, I really didn't care about the numbers of our company or doing investor relations. I didn't care. And when I came up with some type of solution that's starting to work, that's when the company took off. Thank you.